SICT has been an active provider of mobile phones and mobile phone accessories since October 2011 in India. Walk us through your journey.
Uh, it's been a very beautiful journey in India for mobile phones, or say the wireless devices. We launched mid-September with 4 products, and the good news is we've been welcomed by all the partners in the country and the end users equally. What has happened is we have come out with products which is just right what the customers need in India. We have focused on a big display, very big battery, wireless FM, and very big speaker. So Indians are very music and cinema centric. We love music. So when you have a good video, you have a very good music, and you have a good battery backup time, which means that even if there's no electricity to the people, still they can continue to use a phone for a long time. So there's never a situation you need and you don't have a phone. So it's been very good journey. We have been able to arrive at a figure of about 65,000 phones in the month of March 2012, which in the today's market has been a very good growth.
According to you, what are the major driving factors for the growth of Indian mobile brands in the country? As a vendor, how do you contribute to the Indian mobile space?
In terms of the growth journey of the mobile phones in India, see, this is the second largest populated country in the world. So the demand is huge for a mobile phone. 90% of India lives in the rural areas. It means, and where the telecom is still not penetrated to the extent it's supposed to penetrate. So we have such a huge virgin market for the mobile phone industry in India. We have focused that as an area to work. Not that we don't want to sell the products for our own area, but our first priority is to reach there. And that's why we launched products specifically with very big batteries. I'm pleased to tell you we were the first in the country to launch a phone with 3000 mAh battery, and that's called the IV171. And we are again the first in the country to launch a 4000 mAh battery phone. It means 80 days of standby time or 36 hours of continuous talk time. As far as the progression that as a vendor, so I would call directly or indirectly, most of the brands in India buy phones from us because our factory is huge. It's the biggest factory, one of the biggest factories in the world.
Okay, please comment on the state of competition between Indian and international brands in mobile industry.
Actually, personally, I don't think there's a competition. Why? Because the market is so big, it's a huge market, so every brand has a place of its own if he can create a space for his own. It's a huge demand. You can always find a space for yourself in the market. So there's no competition. A person who wants to buy a multinational branded phone will anyway go and buy a multinational brand. Or somebody who's trying to buy a grey market brand will buy only grey market brand. So there's no competition per se. Like what we as SICT we have done is as follows. We are a multinational brand, like because we are based in Europe, we are in Africa, we are in Arabian countries, we are part of Asia, we are among the top players as far as China is concerned. So we being the multinational brand, but my objective was to give value for money to the customer. So what as a strategy we wanted is, even though we are very big in terms of a brand internationally, but we wanted to give a product which meets the need of the customer and at the price which he can afford. So invariably there's an aspiration value that everybody wants. So what we have tried to do, a mid-end phone, we have tried to bring it down to a price segment which probably you can call it a low-end phone in terms of the pricing, but in terms of features it's still a mid-end phone.
What is the market share of SICT mobile phones in Indian market?
It's too early to talk about the market share in terms of the mobile market in India. But let's say put it like this, I can talk about the few states we have been working. Rajasthan is one of the biggest market share. I think my market share is almost about 30% today. Haryana we are about 10%. In Delhi we are about 2%. But as we are growing in other states also, the market share continues to grow month over month. My expectation is we would not like to talk about market share. I like to actually talk about that we should be able to achieve our benchmark figures, the dream figures that we want to have. So my dream figure is 100,000 units a month. Once I achieve that, then we have a target to move ahead to 200K and so on.
Do you have any plans of market expansion in terms of acquisition or merger with some other organization?
Well, to be honest, we don't have a plan from the point of view of acquisitions and mergers. But having said that, we do have a plan to make ourselves big enough that we have partners thinking about us.
Okay, what is your go-to-market strategy in Indian market?
Very simple strategy. I think like a customer, have a product, what a customer needs, and letting customer know that we exist. We have some very, very small little things that we have done innovatively in terms of marketing. We have like made stickers for our products. So the shelf life for a sticker for a product is very, very good. So it lasts for a month, as against the normal POPs that people put, which the shelf life is for maybe an hour or so. Besides, we are in media all across. We are advertising ourselves, and also we are trying to do something more innovative stuff in terms of making the customer reach us. We will soon be launching few schemes for our customers also, where the customer directly interacts with us.
How many national or regional distributors are you associated with?
When you talk of, we don't have a national distributor,
Okay.
but we will have a distributors or stockist point in each state. We have about 30 stockists for us in various states combined together, catering to about, as of now, about 8,000 retail shops.
Okay. What channels are you using extensively for your branding and promotion?
Primarily media, this the first, then this print media, and for sure we are, because our products are reasonably good, quite a few partners who are on televisions, they come and talk to us, discuss about our products on television, also in media, which is the way making us move ahead in the market.
What are your expansion plans in India? I mean, what do you see SICT after 5 years in
Oh
India?
wow, that's amazing. We plan that we should be among the top 3 in India after 5 years. But we will be not only doing the mobile phones, I normally call, we want to be an expert in the wireless devices. It means it's not only a voice device, it could be a data device. We could bring out some very, very innovative products going forward, because we are supported by our factory, which is GX3, which is world's #1 mobile manufacturing unit. We manufacture 100,000 phones a day. We manufacture batteries, 1 million batteries a day. So supported by 22,000 workforce, which is huge. It's kind of a village in itself.
It is quite huge.
Yes. It's the world's #1 mobile manufacturing factory. So with that kind of a support that we have, for sure, things are going to move ahead, and we have our own design house, we have our own innovation centers. We work very, very closely with the chipset manufacturers. So we start with the technology, and which makes us move ahead by providing lot of good new products.
Okay, e-commerce is already an in thing in the new age of economic system. How do you plan to further augment its potential?
That's a very, very good question. As of now, to be honest, we have not yet exploited it. But having said that, we have a team now in office who's supposed to be focusing on this segment. And we would for sure be having a lot of our online website. We are going to have collaborations with the online sales. and the various other e-commerce activities.
And what is your take on social media marketing? Are you planning something for social media?
Oh yeah, yeah. We would be on Facebook. We would be on other medias as well. Maybe we'll try to make it a talk of town with a new team that's coming on board. That's specifically specialized in this area.
Okay, thank you, sir.